里面有人啊。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only...
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery...
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been anything else...
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas...
Not soon enough to save the whole...
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas. Are we gonna take a closer look at this man?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you.
He talks too much. He inferred that old
That's not far off. You know, Silas Winchester, Charles was like a son to him, so he's got nowhere to go. And is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But
Could he be a problem?
Oh, he's a remarkable...
A sad old man.
Gee.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any...
It's a very old building, you know?
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins.
Huh. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family, it remains to be seen what they did with all their money. Let's go up there. Unless you...
Night falls quick.
I'll go with you.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use. Whoa! Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means...
Why would you not want me to help?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what... And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule.
He wants to restore the reputation.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break...
That's why you barricaded.
That's right.
And
It's locked. And I make sure it's...
no one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here...
There's vermin.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside. If there's nothing else to fear,
Right. Take the key and go on then.
let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me.
This gate is locked. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Sparta.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
What the fuck?
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Pierce, shall we enter?
等一下，
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing.
Stop wasting...
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty...
So, Detective,
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was
Strange idea.
Mrs. Hawkins' father.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And and steal a burnt
Poor
painting.
kid.
I don't see
Poor
Silas
kid.
doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very... Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins.
Well, we don't have all day. Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Oh,
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an...
Huh.
I think the Hawkins couple got...
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what... we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
好贵的。
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A crowbar could prove useful. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Huh?
Locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.